Maldives Police Service arrested former President and opposition leader Mohamed Nasheed today on terrorism allegations. The police had arrested him with a warrant from the criminal court.
According to the warrant, the police had been ordered to arrest the opposition leader in order to give him no opportunity to flee before trial. He has now been taken to the prison facility in Dunidu Island. He was arrested on terrorism allegations for having arrested and detained Abdullah Ghazi, the chief judge of the criminal court, during his administration. Nasheed's arrest has sparked protests. His supporters, who gathered near his home where he was arrested, had clashed with the police. These images, provided by the Maldives Democratic Party or MDP, cannot be independently verified. Ahmed Nasim, former Maldives foreign minister and senior member of Nasheed's Maldives Democratic Party, spoke to News First regarding the arrest.
We are completely shocked. Arbitrary arrest of President Mohamed Nasheed. Arrest warrant actually stated that he may not attend the court. That is why the arrest is necessary. And they have scheduled a court case on terrorism charges for 4 o'clock tomorrow in the afternoon. So the problem here is that there is going to be a massive demonstration on the 27th of this month. I think and I believe that the government is trying to prevent this from happening. Today, during the arrest of all these people, pepper spray was used. There are people with guns, the military, and pepper spray was used. People were beaten up. Our chairperson was beaten up so badly he's in hospital at the moment. For a lot of people living in Maldives, it's absolute hell because we don't know when we will get arrested. We don't know when we are going to be tortured. We don't know when we are going to be beaten up on the streets.
On the 30th of January, in an exclusive interview with News First, Mohamed Nasheed spoke about the current political climate in his country.
What is the current political landscape in the Maldives right now?
That President Yamin has lost the confidence of the alliance that he came into government with. The Jumhuri Party leader Qasim has left the coalition. Also, the conservative Adalat Party has left the coalition. Now, this puts President Yamin into a very difficult position. Both these parties have come up to the Maldivian Democratic Party, our party, to form a parliamentary alliance to bring the government, to make the government more accountable.
In the October 2008 presidential election, Nasheed, as the candidate of an opposition coalition, defeated President Abdul Gayoom, who had held the office for 30 years since 1978, in the second round, assuming office on the 11th of November 2008. Abdul Gayoom served an unprecedented 6 terms and ran unopposed for all 6 terms. Gayoom had been criticized by opposition parties and opposition media as a dictator, with his rule described as autocratic. He also had been accused of nepotism due to the fact that several family members, in-laws and close relatives had been granted high posts in his government and cabinet. On the 7th of February 2012, Mohamed Nasheed resigned in front of local media from his presidency under disputed circumstances, following weeks of protests by the opposition, which had then been joined by majority of military and police forces. The next day, Nasheed stated that these protesters had joined with quote-unquote powerful networks of Gayoom loyalists to force his resignation in a coup, and that he was forced to resign at gunpoint by police and army officers. The current president of the Maldives, Abdullah Yamin, is the younger half-brother of Abdul Gayoom. The 2013 presidential elections were held in the Maldives under a 2-round system. The result of the initial vote, held on the 7th of September 2013, was annulled by the Supreme Court, and the election was rerun on the 9th of November. As no candidate achieved majority support, another runoff election, delayed by the Supreme Court decree, was held on the 16th of November, and Abdullah Yamin was elected president, defeating the popular Mohamed Nasheed.